Hi, Dennis Moon with DTF Swag. We're going to talk business today about DTF. We hear a lot about people that are buying these small desktop printers and doing DTF, and then you have people buying large commercial printers. And from a business standpoint, what I want to talk about today is from purely looking at it from a business standpoint. I do leather work as a hobby. And I purchased a $7,500 sole stitcher, and I make about 2 or 3 pair of cowboy boots a year. Can I justify a $7,500 sole stitcher? No, not really. If it was a business, it would be the poorest business decision that I could ever make. As a hobby, it's something I enjoy doing, so money is not that big of a deal because it's something I just do as a hobby. But what I see is people spending $3,000 and $4,000 on these little desktop printers, and they're trying to run a business and not a hobby. If it's a hobby, and you want to print, and you want to print transfers in your own home, or you have a small little business somewhere and you want to do it, that's fine. But from a business standpoint, you really should look exactly what it's costing you to print every transfer by the square foot. For instance, some of the transfers, just a sheet of transfer costs 40 to 50, maybe even 70 cents just to buy a sheet of transfer paper. Then you've got ink in small quantities. You can pay as much as $140 a liter for a liter of ink when you buy it in very small quantities. And the same thing goes with powder. By the time you look at your labor costs, maintaining the printer, buying the consumables, you're going to be in at $2.50 to $3 a square foot. Now, yes, you look at it and say, well, I'm only paying about $1 a square foot actually, but you're not factoring in a lot of things that come with a business. Your overhead expenses, your labor cost, the cost of insurance, everything else that goes into a business. You have to be able to justify all of those costs. And when you are buying a small desktop printer, and you're having to stand there and watch it print, or you're having to maintain it on a day-to-day basis just to print a few transfers. From a business standpoint, you really need to look at what your actual costs are and the time that you're spending. Could that time be better spent creating artwork or creating new customers or getting on social media like I'm doing right now and generating more business? Or is it better off to stand there and operate a printer? The other thing that you have to look at is the quality of the print that you're getting. These small desktop printers, yes, they can work overtime. You can make them work. But the quality of the prints is not anywhere comparable to what you're going to get, the quality of the large commercial printers that are built and designed to do the job. So are you actually giving your customer the finest quality product in the long run? These are things that you have to look at from a business standpoint. Shit. Freaking dogs in here making all kinds of noise. Oh, man. Sorry about that. We got a dog in here. He's chewing on a bone. We're trying to make a video. I'm going to continue. This is great. Left the door open. Take a look. Show him the dog.
He's a lion. Ozzy's king of the beast.
There's what's making all the noise.
You gotta go outside. Get outside. Okay. Get outside. Get out of here.
All right. So much for cutting the video, right? So back to the business part of it. I'm going to be starting to do a lot of podcasts that are focused on business. The DTF business is growing rapidly. We were involved in it in the very, very beginning. And I knew it was going to be big. To be honest with you, I didn't really even imagine it would grow as fast as it is. But this video I want to post really to all those people out there that are looking at spending $3,000 or $4,000 on a desktop printer, thinking you're going to get out there and make a lot of money. You really look at what it costs, not just what the printer costs, but what your labor costs and what your consumable costs. And even if you're buying a large commercial printer and you're buying it from a reputable company here in the United States, if they're forcing you to use their ink and their film, look at your cost per unit and you'll see that you're spending way more than you could if you bought transfers printed on a commercial printer from somebody in the United States. And they're everywhere. There's commercial printers in just about every state in the United States. You one-day ship from just about anybody. So take a look at your costs. And I'm going to continue to make these videos. I'm going to try to post one every day. And if you have some questions, please put them in the comments section and I'll try to address them. And I'm going to try to be as honest as I can. Yes, my company sells printers. Yes, my company sells transfers. We sell ink, we sell film, we sell powder. That's not really the focus of these videos. My videos are to give you an honest comment about what goes into DTF, what your costs are, and how to make money. This whole industry is about making money. Building relationships with customers, but you also have to make a profit. You have to pay your bills. You have to pay for food and cars and gas and everything that you have to have on a day-to-day basis. And what I hope is that these videos will help you to make more money with the time that you spend. Again, go to your comment section. If you like the video, like it and forward it to people so they can see the video, and I'll continue to make them. Have a great day. Thank you.